literally, I was like, Spirit's like, let's go. So I've been so excited today. I just felt like Spirit just giving us so much love and energy today. Can anybody else feel that? Yeah. So excited about our professional talk today. It might be a little selfish talk, I'm just saying. About cleaning up, purging, Feng Shui, what are the blocks you're holding on to? So, but I'm sure we will all enjoy it. Because that's just stuff that we can all connect to, right? As you know, we have a couple professional mediums today, stellar mediums, stellar, no pressure. Fantastic that are going to connect to your loved ones, ideally, in spirit. So, and they're going to bring forth incredible evidence, messages, memories. It's going to be fabulous. So, really looking forward to it. Let me get the message from Spirit. Got some books. Got a lot today. So, let us start with our message from Spirit. We see you holding on so tightly to what no longer serves you. We offer you a hand of comfort in knowing you are feeling challenged. We walk beside you as a reminder that you are never alone, yet you feel the need at times to hold on to pain, hurt, disappointment, and loss, rather than see the goodness in all that we see for you. Through each of these experiences, you have grown. Your soul is ignited with love. We want you to spring clean what no longer is for the highest good. Rather than create excuses, we wish for you to see that you are so incredibly beautiful, and the light from within us is emanated within you. We want to share your confidence and fearlessness in all that is within you, to allow any hurt you are holding on to wash away. You are more than those emotions, for you are all-encompassing love. Straighten your back. Walk tall with pride. There is no need to slouch your shoulders in defeat, for you are a magnificent being. You are all-encompassing love. Don't let those around you who don't see it blind you with their conviction. Rise above and purge all that brings you down. Purge all that holds you in the past. Purge all of the obstacles you've created, for we have paved an open path filled with endless opportunities, fulfillment, openness, kindness, and comfort. Sit with us for a moment. Close your eyes. Feel us around you. Feel our love. And ask for us to come and help you with what you need in releasing anything that is holding you back. We are always with you to lend you the love and support you are need. Wipe that silent tear and feel the warmth of us in your heart. For you, all-encompassing love. That's Spirit. They were a little like chop today, weren't they? No wonder they needed me to get out of bed early. So based on our talk today, based on kind of that message, of just being reminded that it is okay to let go. It's hard, isn't it? Isn't it? When you have relationships in your life and you care about someone, and something isn't quite right, the vibration is off, or something's not fitting, you're trying to make it fit, you keep extending an olive branch or trying to be understood, but something just feels off. You all understand what I'm saying? You've all been there? And we tend to hold on. We tend to we're so afraid of letting go. And whether that's your job, don't all go quit your job. I don't want everyone turning in your pink slip tomorrow night. We have to convert this space, right? But looking at anything that you're trying to hold on to, just remember it's holding you in the past, right? If you're holding on to it, if you're struggling to hold on to it, that means it's in the past. So let yourself release it. For the present and the future are fluid. If you're truly present, it's a truly fluid moment. So if you're feeling stuck, you're in the past. If you're feeling nervous, you're in the future. Right?
That's right.
So when you're feeling like, oh, and I don't know how this is going to go, and I don't know how that's going to go, and remember, Spirit is right by you. They're right with you. They're sitting next to you. Can you imagine what they must be thinking now? Oh, everybody, there she goes again. Oh, she's going off the ledge. Pull her, come on, someone pull her back in. You know, because we'll do that to ourselves, but that's us doing it to ourselves. That is not our soul. That is not your soul. That is your ego place. And sometimes that ego is important, but not always. Not always. So reminding you of where you're going with excitement and joy and peace and letting Spirit be on this journey with you, reminding yourself that they're around you, reminding yourself that it's fluid. So you know you're in alignment when it's fluid. When it is bumpy and you're struggling and you're holding on and you're trying to make it fit as hard as you can, it's not in alignment. And then maybe we will see from Miss Tisha, and we will see if that has anything to do with what you're holding on to materialistically, right? What are the items you're holding on to? What baggage do you need to purge? And just letting ourselves know whether that's your physical possessions, whether that's your relationships or your emotions. Sometimes we want to tell ourselves a story because it's the story we've been telling ourselves. So we're familiar with it. We're comfortable with that story. So it's easy. And it's so easy to get right on in there, right on into that pity party, right on into that I'm not good enough, right on into that who am I. Your story is yet to be written, yet to be told. So get creative. Really? Oh, you should see. Get creative with your life. Because it's an amazing journey, an amazing opportunity. And if you truly trust Spirit, they're right there. They're holding the space for you. Okay? So we will have our professional talk that's probably going to take this a bit further. Our talk today is from an expert. She's all sorts of things. So let me just kind of get her amazing books here, because she's got a few books. Here. So our professional talk today is by Tisha Morris. I know Tisha actually for quite a few years now, and I've been like, ooh, this is so interesting. So I'm so excited that I finally got her. Her schedule's so busy, so I'm so excited I finally got her here to talk in a Sunday service. So she is a Feng Shui expert. She has done yoga. She's a self-help coach. She actually practiced law. So and she has a fine arts degree in interior design. So if you take all that, and she's an author of a lot of really cool book. See, 5 elements of Feng Shui. Okay, she's going to talk about those. She's going to talk about mind, body, home. She's also going to talk about clutter intervention. So again, it's about these blocks. What is keeping you stuck? You'll be surprised. I can't wait to hear it. Are you guys excited to hear it? We will have these books for sale after the service. If any of those so inspire you, I'm just going to pass around the basket for donations if you can. And if you don't mind, just finish putting those phones away, let's all just kind of have a moment to be present in our service, okay? So let me pass these around. Thank you very much. And with a warm welcome, put your hands together for Tisha Morris. Welcome. Thank you. What a great introduction. I really teed up this topic like the best that anyone's ever done. Oh, good. You and Spirit. So thank you, Colby, for hosting us. It's amazing community you created. What a gift to LA. So without further ado, let's talk about your homes. I have found working in one's home, my own home, clients' homes, to be one of the quickest ways to make change in your life. Everything that's in here, the mental, physical, emotional, is somewhere in your home. And part of my job and what I help people do is be a detective and find where those blocks are in your home. And by simply either removing it, moving it, or blessing it, you can make change like that, and I'm not exaggerating. And so I want to, in this short time we have today, leave you with some really practical ways to where when you go home today, you're going to do a few of these things, and you're going to notice immediate shifts. It's really about science. It's really about energy. So as Colby mentioned, so I have a background in Feng Shui, interior design. My most recent book is about clutter. And what I've discovered in my practice working with people's homes is that the number one or the first step to Feng Shui is actually decluttering. And so I dedicated an entire book on clutter for that reason, because I begin to notice that people, when they come to their homes, they're like, what can I add? And I have a plant, a crystal, a fountain, all these things. I'm like, no. We need to remove, And so we're in this season of spring. Spring is about growth, new growth, which in Feng Shui is the wood element season of new, new birth. Well, before you can have new birth and new growth, you have to clear so that you can plant new seeds. It's really about gardening. And so usually the clearing season is actually during winter. You have the old leaves and everything's kind of dead, and then you plant new seeds. And so now anything that we planted before starts to grow. So it's interesting that spring is associated with spring cleaning and even decluttering, but ideally decluttering would take place in the winter season, but it's not too late. It's not too late. Maybe you can get some in before Easter. So let me give you a little bit of all of you guys I'm sure, have an experience with energy and have a sense of like law of attraction and principles like that. And this plays in heavily to the work that I help people with. Your home is just a second skin of your energy field, okay? It holds your emotions, it holds your dreams, it holds your anxieties, it holds your love, it holds all of your mental, emotional patterns within it. So it is a container. And it is very responsive to your energy and vice versa, okay? And so when I go into someone's home, it is an exact replica, mirror of you, your life. And that's how powerful it is when we make changes to your home. You will have a ripple effect of change in your life. And so everything in your home up until you left today is something from your past. Okay, think about that for a second. Everything in your home right now is something from the past. And if you are happy with your past, and you very well may be, then you need not change anything. But if you are wanting to make a change, then something in your home is going to have to change. All right? So I'm going to help you before I'm done, help you identify what those are. Okay? Imagine, so has anyone ever done a vision board? If you haven't, I'm sure you haven't got the idea, right? Imagine if you were to paste the entire contents of your home onto a vision board.
Everything in your closet, just spread it all out like a one-dimensional, like social map, and it's your home. Your home is just a giant miniature of your energy, okay? So it in effect is a giant living vision board. And so when you start to look at it in that way, what in your home, this is your giant vision board right here, what of those contents are representative of you now or who you want to be? Now there's things from your past, even perhaps childhood, that have been stepping stones to get you where you are, and that's a beautiful process. But there's also stuff from your past that's also keeping you stuck. Okay? And that's what I'm here to help you identify. And it's not an easy process. It's separating the wheat from the chaff. You know, what has value still, and what's an anchor or weight holding us with one foot in the past that's stuck. Okay. And so when it comes to, like I said, everything in your home right now is from the past. But what is still of value? What is still supporting you? Versus what is keeping you stuck, anchored, weighted down to something that's just stagnant energy. Okay. So I'm going to do like just a short little exercise. Keep your eyes open or closed. Just take a moment to feel in your house and take yourself to your least favorite area of your house, and it's just the first thing that comes to you. And it could be a whole room, it could be a drawer, it could be a whole wing. Okay. And sometimes this surprises people. Sometimes, other times it's like, oh yeah, of course, it's my husband's garage or something. And so that is the space that I want when you go home today, to find at least 3 things that you can remove from that space. Okay. That space that you conjured up represents some aspect of your life. You don't even need to know what it is. If I had the Boggle map, it's a Feng Shui tool in my head. I don't have time to go into that today, but if I were to look at the Boggle map, I could tell you what area of your life that section of your home correlates with. Money, love, health, career, so forth. But you don't even have to know that. All you need to know is that area of your house is ripe for transformation. And that is something that's really valuable to know. When I work with clients, if I see an area that's like, there's that Sesame Street, which of these are not like the others. We often have that in our house, and it's like, I get very excited when I find that, because it's like, yes, now we know what to work with. Now we know what we can do to change. Because here's the beauty of working in your home. You can actually physically see your subconscious blocks, your shadows, our shadow sides are our subconscious blocks that we usually can't see. That's the whole reason they're like in the shadow. Well, they're actually somewhere physically in your house. And it could be an old love letter from an ex that you're still holding on to. It could be. I
didn't mean for that to be my outside voice. Sorry,
everyone. It could be, if it's a career-related thing, it could be an old shirt with a logo from your old corporate job. That there's something about that you're still holding on to. And this is where you can get kind of creative with yourself and be your own psychologist. It's usually not about that person, the ex, or the job per se. It's about a certain identity that you had at that time that you are still hanging on to. And it's either still pertinent and it just needs to be integrated, or it's something that no longer serves you. Okay? So, does anyone want to volunteer the area of your house that came up just now? Yes? Garage, okay. What are 3 things in there that you can remove today?
I'm doing the third one today. I did a freezer, refrigerator, and a workbench.
Oh, great.
It's maintained.
Great. So that brings up a good point. A lot of times we think of clutter as just like little mini old things, but actually furniture can be one of the biggest clutter traps that I come across. Number one, a lot of times furniture clutters up the space. Literally, it creates blocks, and if you can't move around very well, and that's a sign of clutter. If you're constantly hitting your hip on something, that's a clue that there's an energy flow is off. So be mindful of the furniture, and furniture can also hold memories. It has its own aura field, and so any memories that it's been subjected to, I'm speaking kind of antiques or even use in your house, it's been subjected to a lot of arguments or something. Furniture needs to be cleared as well. Kind of rabbit trailing into space clearing for a second, but just know that furniture can be cluttered too. All right. And another misconception about clutter is it's not about the amount of stuff. It can be that one love letter from the ex from 1996. And it's always interesting where you can find those. A lot of times, like in the nightstand, like currently. Divorce papers under the mattress. Alright, so where you store these things is also a clue to what's going on in your subconscious mind. Okay? And what I find is the further, literally in the darkest places in your house, literally where light can't get to it, is where you've hidden things that are your subconscious mind, your shadows. Okay? So the gate's now up. If you want to really get to know what's going on in your shadows. Yes?
I have a question about divorce papers.
Okay.
Like, I have mine in the garage, but I would like them not to be anywhere. I have to keep them. So what do you do with that?
Right. So in Feng Shui, there's a nice little remedy for things like that you have to keep, but they're going to have a little bit of a negative connotation with them. The color red neutralizes energy in Feng Shui. So you put it in a red envelope or tie a red ribbon around them. Yeah. Yeah. And don't put them in your mattress. Yes.
I have a question. I've actually deep my house multiple times. Like, I'm not a clutter person. Like, everything has its place. But when I did this exercise just now, it's like I also live in a very small apartment, and like this drawer in my kitchen that's like my drawer for like aluminum foil and like the small flowers. It's like my odds and ends drawer that there's just no other space for them. And it's such a skinny drawer, like I can't even put like organizers in it, but it drives me crazy because it's like a little messy in there, even though the drawer makes sense, but there's nothing to get rid of. But I almost like, where do you go with that? And it's the same like under the kitchen cabinet, like under the sink, there's nothing to get rid of, but it's like a very awkward space that like has to be utilized, and then I'm like, I don't know. And I need it, I take it.
So I have one of those drawers too, and there's like pot holders and little full, and like every time I open it,
Yeah, like maybe in the drawer 3 times sometimes. I'm like,
so the energy which you're just describing that drawer, give me some words: frustration,
ugly.
So
And a little bit odd-fitting.
odd-fitting like that. Yes. So those are words that you probably use about yourself. It's an expression of yourself. So so make that drawer easy, functional, pretty. That's what that drawer is about. All right. So one more question.
So I have a couple kids that may want to work projects. They feel horrible throwing them away because they're beautiful pieces, but I don't have a work project. What would you do? I don't have any of them.
So for memorabilia type stuff like that, get and it's gonna be different for everyone, depending on if you have kids, depending on if you really like memorabilia more than someone else. Get a container that feels good for you. Could be like a Rubbermaid tote, could be a shoebox, could be a whole closet. Whatever you think is good for you, and that is the box. And that is, so when it starts getting full, maybe you take a few out, but that's the container for that. Yeah. Oh, no, doesn't have to. So thank you guys. I hope this is giving you some food for thought, some practical tips, new way to look at your home. And then, yeah, I'll have notes for sale after everyone's interested.
Right? An interesting little side note here. I think many of you know I used to be a tax manager, so I worked in tax and accounting for about 14 years, and I had a side business which was bookkeeping and taxes as well. So after I made my transition into the spirit world, working wise, because I had prepared tax returns, you have to legally hold them. So for federal, you have to hold them for 3 years as a tax practitioner. For the state of California, it's 4 years. So it's for audit reasons, right? So this past October was the last bit of the last of the files of the last of the 4 years. And I, like she said, they were in a cloud, they were secure. And so I had to get them out, call a company to come that would professionally shred them and everything. But it was quite a few boxes. And I wasn't, as I was giving him the boxes to take to the shredding company, each box I gave him, it was like I just felt freedom, and it felt like, holy cow, like this is really happening. Okay, the last box I might have had to struggle. Okay, but it's incredible. She's right, and there are a couple letters that maybe I should look at. There's all sorts of things. I don't know about you. But I had a desk in the bedroom, and I was like, oh, no wonder I hate the bedroom. I was like, oh, this list is going on and on. I'm going to have to come over. Anyhow, I hope you all got a little something out of that as well. And like she said, we have those books, so that will be fantastic. But now is the time for messages from loved ones in spirit. Is everybody ready? Our first medium today, she is she's having a mini anxiety attack in the back. She's gonna be fine. It's just spirit coming forward, as you know. For anyone who does or doesn't work with spirit, they make you sweat actually before you begin. In places that probably aren't the most comfortable. True story. But she's an amazing medium. So she is a professional medium, does psychic work, does crystal healing, does all of this in a way as well. She teaches workshops, and she's right around the corner. She's always here. I consider her a very good friend, and it's quite an honor to have her here with us this morning to share messages from your loved ones in spirit. Real quick too, but just before I announce her name, just remember the medium may see pictures, hear words, they may get feelings. They'll say, I'm seeing this, I'm feeling this, I'm hearing this. They may go direct, meaning would you understand this? So take a moment to look down to see what you're wearing. So if I say, oh, I feel like I'm with the lady with the floral top on, she's not looking around this way. She realizes she wore a floral top this morning. Maybe take a moment to remember your name. That's always helpful. Mention a name and you're like, no. Just in Florida last Well, she's given me the name, like a middle name, and she's given me Marie. No, are you sure there's not an M-A-R-I or something like that connected? No. With your mom, are you sure she's saying it's her middle name? It may even be Margaret. Oh, well, Margaret's her name. Oh my goodness. So don't make us work that hard. Anyhow, let's please put our hands together. Warm welcome for Jules Davis.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Thank you for sharing your Sunday morning with us here today. I'm just going to take a moment to see who wants to work with me first. Okay. All right. All right. So just as I'm shifting my awareness to the spirit world, I am aware of a male friend here with me today. He's a fun guy. That's the feeling that I get. He's fun. I know there would be memories with this spirit of having some drinks and going out, and I also know that he passed too young to the spirit world. And I know that there would have been an accident with him. Yes. I know there would have been an accident. I know there would have been police that would have come, and we feel very strongly about that. Do you feel like I'm over here? Do either of you understand? Do you understand this? Okay. You do or you don't? Okay. All right. Let me just keep working with it and see what comes up. Okay. I know that there would have been a very fond relationship between the two of you. Do you understand that? Because he's making me very aware of the closeness here. And I feel like in some ways he would have teased you. He would have had a lot of fun with you. Do you understand that? I feel like he could have had a bit of a cheeky sense of humor. Do you understand that as well? But he's definitely very comfortable as the life of the party. Like when he walked into the room, the party kind of started. Do you understand that? Or he would make the party start. That's the feeling that I get. Because he wants to come in here and shake things up a little bit and get the party started, I guess, with spirit here. There's just so much love that I feel between him and you when I'm blending with him. So I just want to express that to you, that I feel a lot of love for you. Okay. I need to understand everything that I've said. Do you understand an accident as well? Okay. Do you understand, because I keep seeing police, do you understand that police would have been on the scene? I'm seeing lights like this. And you understand police specifically? I'm seeing lights, so I just want to be clear. Okay. Because I feel like there would have been an accident. All right. He is making me feel, he's bringing me to singing, and I feel like this is something to do with his life, but it's like people got together and sang a song, or there was some kind of song after he passed away. Do you understand this? Let me just keep working with him, because he keeps playing this song for me, but I want to understand what it is. Okay. So as I'm working with your friend here, he's again just, he's like teasing me a little bit. He's like, get on with it. I feel like he's pushing me a little bit to give you some more information about his life. Okay. I don't want to keep talking about the drinking. He's showing me that a lot, so I know there would have been a lot of times drinking, okay, and being out with him. But I also feel like even though he could be this kind of big, boisterous personality, there was also a lot of intimacy and like close conversations that you shared. Do you understand that? Because he's letting me know there would have been some quality one time between the two of you. Is this a romantic connection, or is it just okay? Because it feels a little more loving than just a friend. Because I know I said friend before. I feel like he's just talking about it's been a little bit hard for you to move on fully from his passing. Do you understand that? I feel like part of why he's coming in today is actually to lift you up and tell you to have a little bit more fun, because that's what he keeps talking about, having some fun. Even I feel like he's also talking about your heart not really being open or having opened up, maybe to love since then. Do you understand that? It's like there's still this part of you that stays with him. Do you understand? Okay. And I feel like he just wants to say, let your heart be open again, all the way. And he's just always around you and he loves you a lot. I just want to leave you with that. Okay? Thank you. There's so many different spirits here. I want to separate them out. Just want to make sure this isn't for you if I'm moving on. I'm hearing the song Hello Dolly, which would that make any sense to you? Okay. It just didn't seem like that kind of guy, but alright, so somebody's coming through with music here. Alright, who is this? I know somebody is coming through with this song. Okay. I feel like I have another man with me, actually. I feel like I have another man here with me from the spirit world. And I definitely feel that he would have passed suddenly from, I feel, a heart attack or something in the chest where he couldn't breathe at the end of his life. I feel like he really would have loved movies and singing and dancing and stuff like that too. I want to say this is a father because I keep hearing father. I'm not sure where I'm going yet. Does anybody understand, especially Hello Dolly? Do you understand this? Are you saying yes to that? Okay. You understand a father in the spirit world who passed suddenly from something with the chest as well? Okay. And he's the Hello Dolly thing keeps bringing that around. You're shaking your head. Are you together? Do you have the same
No,
father
my
in the spirit
thought were
world?
also with the heart, but not Hello Dolly.
Oh, okay. May I work with you? Okay. All right. Okay. I feel like he would have been a very kind, generous man. Do you understand this with your dad? Because I feel a lot of lightness. I feel a lot of love with him. I feel like you would have also had a very close relationship with your dad. Do you understand? I do feel like he also had this stubborn side to him, so I don't feel like he was always the easiest person to get along with. You understand that? So I don't want to make him out, put him on a pedestal here because he's not doing that himself. But I do see this very kind, loving, generous side to him, your dad. Okay. Okay. Do you understand dancing with him sometimes? Okay, because it's like I want to get up. I want to dance with you. So this. Okay. We'll dance afterwards. Okay. But it's like the Hello Dolly. I just want to dance around with you, and I know that he would have liked those kind of old movies as well. I understand that. But also music. I feel like music would have been on a lot with him. Okay, because he's letting me know that. Oh gosh. He's really quite wonderful, your dad. I feel, again, like he had the stubborn side. He could also be quite strict. Do you understand that too? I feel like he was very particular about things. He liked things done in a very specific way, but he could loosen up and have some fun. I feel like he could have also been quite a charmer or romantic with your mom. Do you understand that? Because it's like he was such a gentleman. That's the feeling that I get. He really... It's like he liked those old movies, but he was very much like a character from one of the old movies. That's the feeling that I get, a true gentleman and a real man's man too at the same time. So even though he loved the music and all of that stuff, he could do things with his hands. I feel like he could fix things. He was, rugged, sometimes a little dirty and stuff like that too. I can see from fixing things around the house. Okay. Well, I feel like your dad, gosh, he's so lovely. It's like he's that chivalrous type as well. Because he wants to put you on the arm. That's what I feel, and walk with you down the street. So I feel that with him as well. Do you understand your dad also wearing hats at times? Because I feel like I want to tip my hat to you. And he's dressed very well. I feel like he can get dressed up also in that old kind of, not old way, but you know what I mean. That's that type of era. That's what I feel with your dad. don't feel like you would have had the opportunity to say goodbye to him just before you passed, but you would have said goodbye to him after. Do you understand that?
I was sitting away from him with the long story, and he passed, but I was sitting at a table. Someone passed me.
Okay, but you weren't there, right there when he
wasn't
passed
right.
away. Okay, that's what he's saying, but he's letting you know you said goodbye just after, is the feeling that I get. And so he wants to let you know that he heard you saying goodbye, okay? I feel like he also says you spend quite a bit of time talking to your dad. Yeah, because I feel like you're like around your house doing things, and you're talking to dad and asking him for advice.
Yes.
So also he just wants to acknowledge that, okay? And I just want to leave you with your dad's love, because he's very lovely and he loves you. Thank you. All right, so I get to do one more today. Let's see who wants to come forward. All right, so now I'm aware of a woman here from the spirit world. I do feel like this is Mother. She's making me feel like she wasn't always the easiest mother to have. I do feel very drawn to you in the blue here. Is your mother in the spirit world? No? Okay, let me just keep working with her and see. All right, I do have a mother here in spirit, and I know she wasn't the easiest mother to have, because I do feel she could be quite difficult at times. I also feel like she would have liked to have worn a lot of floral stuff, because she's showing me my dress and pointing out my dress, that she would have worn some floral things like this. But I do feel like she would have been more conservative than myself. That's what I feel. Shocking. All right, I do feel like I'm on the side of the room. Does anybody understand a mother in the spirit world? It would have been a bit of a difficult character at times. No? Okay, I'll open it up if my GPS is wrong. I have to do this one really quickly, no pressure. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Were you taking it? Oh, I thought you were saying this, okay. All right, so does anybody understand a mother in the spirit world who could have been a bit of a difficult mother at times? Okay.
Yes.
You understand that as well? Do you understand the floral outfits? Yeah, okay. Do you understand that also, Tisha? Not really? Okay. All right, so it's possible that your mother's coming in just because I was with your dad and they would have been together. So I'll just give you a quick one then anyways. Okay. I mean, you understand that your mother wasn't always an easy person to get along with for you? Okay. I'm not saying all the time, but she's just making me feel she could be quite difficult. But I do feel she had this very strong constitution, your mother. Like she got through, it's almost like she came through a war or something like that. She's just making me feel she went through quite a bit in her childhood that gave her this strong constitution. You understand that? And I feel very much like it was something that she wanted to instill into her children, was how to be strong. Do you understand? Like she would nurture you, but she wouldn't like coddle you.
Yes.
That's the feeling that I get with her. Okay, and I feel like, you know, just she's coming through a little bit with like giving you a little bit of a boost right now, because I feel like you need a little bit of a lift. Maybe that's why she just came in on the end with your dad here. It's like she wants to say, stand up straight, you got this. That's what I feel like she wants to say.
She could sing Hello Dolly.
Oh, she's Hello Dolly. Okay.
See, it always works out. Doesn't it? So our next medium comes from actually like few generations of mediums. They just keep birthing them. You take this medium, I'll birth this one. But you can see it within her trust of spirit, her surrender of spirit. You can see it within how she works, that loving and kindness that just kind of oozes from her. There's this softness that I've always admired in anyone. You know, when they have that gentle touch. You don't have that in New Jersey. We really
when you watch her deliver her messages, you're gonna feel that compassion and that kindness and the holding the space for you in such a protective way that I love watching. So without further ado, put your hands together.
Thank you, Colby. Thanks everyone for being here. You know, my heart is so open for today, and that's because your loved ones are here. So if I may begin to bring through a loved one for you, I'm so happy to be here today. And I know I'm being drawn on this side of the room already because I know I have a father with me. And I do feel I want to work with this gentleman in the blue shirt. May I ask, is your father passed?
Yes.
Thank you very much. And may I also say that he passed suddenly or unexpectedly? Okay. May I say that he passed then from an illness? Would you understand that? Okay, because I did feel, and I felt like the heart was involved. Can you understand that? But I do feel an illness, if you, yes, on that, thank you. And you understand a very close relationship with you and your dad? Thank you very much. And I still keep hearing military or service. You can understand that with your father? Thank you very much. And so, so even in his passing, there is an honor in his service, right? There is a salute I want to send out to you. And you can feel him in the room, right? I feel the goosebumps in my heart for you so much. And so is there also a birthday coming up soon? Can you understand that? For him, is a birthday coming up. Thank you so much. And so even in his passing, I feel like there was the military flag or something around his funeral. He didn't understand that, you know, how we want to honor our loved ones who have served. And he enjoyed that, didn't he? I do feel there was a sense of pride with him, yeah. And he would have talked about that, right? He wasn't someone who would have buttoned that up. He would have wanted to talk about it and wanted to show pride in his history of how he served the country. I do feel he served it for a long time also. Can you understand that? And then also, you know, with the military, you have the flag. Does that make sense that you have this flag, the honor of the flag? Would you also have it on a mantle or it's displayed in your home? And would it be on a fireplace, may I say, or just on a mantle?
On a wall, yeah.
On a wall, thank you. And as I bring him very close, I feel that he has a brother. Do you understand, having an uncle? And he would say he has an uncle on the other side with him too. Yes, so you know, thumbs up. You know, he's not alone. Just to let you know, he's with his tribe over there. So along with the flag, you have other things of his, if I may say. He has a medal, or he has medals. Would you understand that too? And you also display them. I do want to tell you, he is very proud to receive those medals. I do feel it very humbling with this man. And even a plaque or a portrait on the wall that states that is too. I am too shaken for you. I mean, I am very touched for him to come through today. And he wants to talk about, and he's a very endearing quality about how he calls you son. And but even a brother, I do want to say, are you either in the service too, or you're in a service field where you have a uniform? May I ask?
No.
No, okay. Because I feel like he wants to call you brother in some way. Because I just feel like in that way, in that military service. His passing wasn't so long ago. Is that correct? It doesn't feel so long ago. I feel a little bit. I feel around the 5-year mark, if that makes sense. Farther back. Okay. Thank you.
19 years.
19 years. Oh, that's a long time. That's a long time, but his energy feels so young. I do want to say, I feel so young at heart and so free. And you would also understand him dancing, as even Jules mentioned earlier. I feel like he was somewhat a little bit light on his feet. And he would have loved to have worked around the house even. You know, you understand that? So I think in heaven, if we look for your father, it's going to be around the house, right? Because that's where he loved to do, right? He did go around the house. Or he had even I want to say something outside. Is it a shed or a garage outside that he worked in?
Yeah.
You understand that? Because he wants to take me outside too. And also he has a lot of land around him in this home that you can understand, or at least a nice piece of yard.
Yes.
You know, he loves you to pieces, loves you to death, as they say. I also feel a very strong blessing over him and honoring you on your path. And he honors you and how far you've come. And somewhere in your life, you've taken the higher road, okay? So he's honoring you for that. And he's thanking you for taking care of him towards the end there, because he is acknowledging that. And you understand that, yes? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I know I have a mother coming through now, and I have a mother coming through very eager, because I feel all of a sudden I get a little bit bubbly-eyed, and I feel very lighthearted with this woman, like she actually doesn't have a care in the world, you know, even though she's in spirit, she wants you to know that she's still that way. She's still very lighthearted, and I feel like being drawn to this side of the room. So I'll just see where I am, and I feel like her passing was quick or sudden. So I feel like I have a very quick or sudden passing with her, and she talks about her daughter being with her, so I know I'm going to be reaching a daughter today. Let me just ask her where I'm going. I feel like I'm on the third row. I'm not sure where exactly, but does anyone on the third row, may I say, have a mother with a quick passing, and she would be very light and easygoing, we'll just say that. Can anyone take that, a mother with a quick passing on the third row? So may I just open that up then and come to the row before or after? Would someone also understand a mother with a, let me see what else I can bring through with her. I feel like she's actually very intelligent and very creative. She wants me to talk about glasses. I do feel a heart connection with this woman, like a heart attack, if I may say. So may I just open it up to this side? Can anyone understand a mother in passing? They had a quick passing, if that makes sense. And if not, I'm going to open it up to this side of the room. And I know it takes a moment. Does anyone have a mother on the other side with a quick passing? I feel like very light, very easygoing. I think spring would be her favorite time of year. And I feel like she wants to bring me to flowers, and she would have had a flower garden is also what I'm hearing. So can anyone understand that on this side of the room? Okay. Perhaps, yes. Yeah, your mom had a flower garden. I'm just going to open it up just one more. If I don't have a mother, an aunt, thank you. I'm going to take the relationship and change the relationship a little bit, if I may. Would you have an aunt then on the other side?
Yeah.
That's very lighthearted. I feel very easygoing. How's that?
Yeah.
I feel like she would not have a care in the world. I feel like her passing was quick. Meaning I don't think she hung around very long, when it was her time to go. I think she was very quick. I mean, it was around the heart. I just keep hearing the heart condition. You can understand that with an aunt.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you understand also the flowers or the flower garden with her? Her home, having her own flower garden.
Outside on her patio.
Outside on her patio. And this is your aunt. And is this also the aunt with the uncle? You have an uncle also on the other side?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You have an aunt and you have an uncle. I
That's
know
correct.
you have some people starting to line up for you. I'll just say that. Lining up. It's like they want me to be quicker so I can go through it. You have a lot of people coming in. So this aunt you were also very close to, I feel. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And do you understand that you guys either have a lot in common or you live very close to her too? You get that? So you had a lot in common and you were close to her, right?
Yeah.
I have actually a very funny person coming through now, right? So all of a sudden what happens is the personality starts building inside of me, because I also feel a sense of, she would serenade you or something. You guys sang together. I know that we have the music next to you, but also you sang, right? Or they were singing with the two of you, I feel. Can you take that? And
I don't know about the singing.
okay, do you understand like playing cards or playing board games with her? Very, no, if you have to think about it,
I have to think.
I'm gonna take that back then. But your aunt is also very strong energy too, right?
Yeah,
I feel
she's
actually
very strong.
very spiritual
friendly.
with her, yeah. So I feel now very spiritual and very strong with her. And I feel like, if anything, the two of you are actually very similar. And can you also understand the month of May with her? Or
Yeah,
the
that's her
month of May?
birthday.
Is that her birthday? Okay, thank you very much. So she's just clarifying that. So very much a big smile with her. I feel like a big smile. She wants you to know, hey, I'm okay. I'm over here and I'm smiling. And I'm also looking down on you. Meaning that where she used to live, she's talking about, just briefly, where that flower garden was in the patio. I feel lots of windows in the home she used to live in. Can you understand that? Or it being very bright and light?
Yeah, it got redone.
Okay, perfect.
There's a lot of windows now.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that. So she's with you. I feel like she is actually wanting you to either take life a little bit lighter. I don't know if something specifically has been weighing you down lately, but I feel like there's something about you trying to stay light about it. Try to be easy about all of that if you can, okay? So I'm going to leave that with you for today.
Thank
But
you.
thank you very much. We do one more, make it a little bit shorter this time. All right, so I have a man with me, and I feel like I have a brother with me. So it may be a brother, or it may be someone like a brother. Okay, so if you just open up that, I do feel a sense of him either being responsible for taking his life, but I do feel someone who is chose this particular way of passing, if that makes sense. So may I open that just up to everyone, since I'm just going to go right here real quick. I have a man who is a brother or like a brother, and he's either responsible for his own passing or he is taking some ownership. He's saying he did it by choice, if that makes sense. Can anyone take that in the audience? You can both take that. I have two people. And do I feel you're not together? You're not together, so I have two people. May I just work with this for a moment? May I just say I'm very close in age to this person, or I'm within a couple of years of age? Can you understand that? Yes? Can you understand that?
It's my friends, brother.
Oh, okay, thank you. Also, yes, and music seems to be a theme this morning. You understand music also with him? And you understand that it's actually very loud music in my head. So you understand that it's actual, also what I feel with him is there's a little bit of mental frustration. It even could be a mental health situation with him. You understand that? That's kind of what I'm feeling is the music is so loud in my head right now. And you understand also that there was a depression with him. But I also get a depression that goes way up and down. You know, we could say that's bipolar. We could just say mental health for now because we want to honor him and respect him. I'm not sure exactly which one I'm getting, but I am honoring him. And he's so much love for you. And I feel like, you know, this guy is, I don't know why I get a leather jacket type of feeling with this guy, but can you understand that? Like I do get a little bit of renegade or a little bit of his own style in dressing. How's that?
Wow. He thought he was.
He loves music, by the way. He loves music, and he's playing music. And I gotta tell you, the guy's hysterically funny.
Yeah.
He wants to know he's okay. I feel like there's also a motorcycle around this guy. Do you understand that? And if you can't take that, that's fine. Because I might be bringing someone else through. Because I know that's fine. I know it's a very quick reading today, so I might be moving on. But let me just see with you. What else does he want you to say? You think about him a lot, he's telling me. Yeah, he's your go-to over there. He wants you to know that, okay? So he's kind of your best friend on the other side, right? And he's like, you can rely on me, all right? You could rely on me in some things, but you can rely on him now, okay? So I'm just going to leave you with that for today. Thank you very much.
You know how it hit you afterwards?
Yes.
So he played gin. They were big gin players,
Yeah.
but not with me. So
She-
I was relating it to me, but
Yeah.
but we
She
played backgammon, the board game backgammon. So I went to
All right, are you guys enjoying? How about a couple more messages? Sound good? Okay. So there's a grandmother. I do feel so strongly this is a grandmother, but I gotta tell you, this is not your granny who's a sweet old granny. This is a granny, quite the potty mouth granny. I think the bosom would hang out, you know, like she's wearing things that are, she's quite, and I do feel like she would yell or raise her voice. It doesn't feel necessarily angry, it's just more of her nature around who she is. And she may have even smoked because my hands just kind of went into a smoking gesture. So you can kind of, she's wow, she's quite a treat. She's super funny. She's got that wit about her. So can someone understand this grandmother who's got a potty mouth? You can understand it and you can understand it, is that right? Okay, do you understand the smoking too though? The smoking, right? Okay. Would you also understand that
Yeah, oh gosh. Like, you understand that raising the voice as well when she wanted something, and then she has this side look, you know what I'm saying? It's like, she makes you think she's not paying attention, and then it goes, like, so she's doing, like, she just showed me, she's doing this, and then it goes,
That's exactly.
and you were like, oh, no, and all the kids go to duck. Because something's getting thrown at you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
She's more direct than that.
Oh, sorry.
So hang in there. I feel like I'm here, but you hang in there, okay? You also understand with her, though, yeah, there's just no mincing words as well. Do you understand that? She keeps doing this. I don't know if this is I'm not sure what this means. Do you understand this gesture or what this would be at all?
I just think that that's her smoking.
Oh, I got it. Okay. I'm kind of curious though. I can't imagine she's smoking Camel cigarettes, but would you know the kind of cigarettes she smoked? Are they Camels?
No.
Okay. Would you understand them to either not have a filter or them to be pretty strong cigarettes?
She smoked a lot of them.
Okay, got it. Okay. And I also see the ashtray, the old ashtray, and I feel like she didn't like emptying the ashtray. Apparently, it's a trophy of hers to see how many she could collect in the ashtray. Do you understand that? Okay, thank you. And then what happens is, so she smokes a lot, right? And you can kind of smell it. So then when people come over, she sprays to try to cover it up, thinking it truly covers it up. But it doesn't cover it up, because now you're smelling smoke and then fake freshener. You understand that? Okay. And she's also giving me fake flowers. So I think she'd either have fake flowers around the house or things, artificial flowers. You understand that as well? Okay. So she's here. And I don't know, may not be a big stretch here, but I do feel like she passed away from cancer and cancer of the lungs. So, but she's also giving me a sense of not being able to really use her body as well. Do you understand that? Like also, she doesn't make me feel like she likes to get dressed up too much. I think I want to stay in my robe and slippers most of the day, and that's even if company's gonna come over. I don't care. Does that make sense? Okay, thank you. She's also I'm kind of curious. I just heard the word sissy or sis, so I'm not sure if she's referring to. Do you have a sister? Would that be correct? Do you understand a nickname sissy or sis or I can feel but I'm not quite getting it, but there's something.
My name is Sarah.
Oh, that's pretty close. But did she call you sissy or a nickname when you were little? Do you understand that? You will. I do. I feel like this is a nickname. I feel like I'm saying sissy, but I know it's not quite right, but I know it's around your name and I know it's a nickname for you. Okay? And it's also like, I'll tell you what, she could tell everyone no, she couldn't tell you no. You just had a way to weasel in there, she said. She could just weasel in there with me and get through. Do you understand that? Okay, thank you. She also gives me, I felt like this was a locket for you or a necklace where your photo is in it. Do you understand a locket from her or a connection to a piece of jewelry from your grandmother?
I have some other stuff at home.
Okay, thank you.
Go through it.
Okay, and then do you also understand a small photo of her that you still have? This makes me feel like it's more of a fainted photo or a black and white photo. It doesn't feel real colorful to me, this photo. Do you understand that as well? Where she's much younger, I'm going back in time. Do you understand that photo? Okay. She also wants to share with you, I guess she's just letting us know, maybe there's okay, this one? You know, she's just direct. Do you mind if we just get all direct with this? All right, listen. You just, I feel like she's talking about this decision that you're kind of procrastinating on, and I feel like it's about something moving forward. So it's a path that it's about you moving forward, kind of letting go and saying yes to it, but you keep dragging your feet,
And she's had enough of it. So she's saying, you're here, you can do this, I'm right with you, all right? Don't you worry about it, you're so much stronger than you realize, okay? And she's just saying to you, she goes, you know what? She goes, and when they give you trouble, you just throw something at them. Thank you. Another message? Yes? Okay. This one, I really threw, okay, that's two that came in at once. Okay, hang on one second. Okay, I'm just gonna try both real quick. Because I feel like in a way they're kind of similar. I've got a mother here, and I do know she's very, very private. There's a sense of privacy about her, so she doesn't feel real open about kind of coming out. She gives me the sense too of either not being able to speak at the end or trouble vocalizing her needs. There's also that sense. She also gives me the feeling of wanting things in a particular order. I feel like she's very precise about how things are ordered as well. For some reason, I feel like that's connected to Tisha, but I'm not sure if she's just pulling me in that direction in the back. So can someone back there understand the mother, who's very private though? There's a sense of privacy around her and wanting that particular order. Does someone back there understand that with a mother?
The order, yes. The privacy, no.
Okay, you understand everything's kind of meticulous as to how she labels it or orders it, is that right?
Yes.
Do you also understand, she keeps showing me medicine bottles, so I feel like she would have been sick, or there have been a lot of medicine bottles as well. Do you understand that?
For when she took care of my dad, that was the case.
Okay, got it, thank you. Would you also understand, it's interesting though, I'm just kind of curious, would you happen to know if your dad was on a blood thinner or something with blood?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then, she also gives me this feeling, would you understand maybe you being private then? Would that be correct? Like, I don't know, I know you're an author and you're out there, but is there a sense of privacy as to what you're let people see?
Probably, yes.
Okay. I feel like I have mom there with you, but oddly enough, I feel like there's a man here with you. I actually feel like it's with one of you, but I'm being more drawn to you. This makes me feel like this is a father for you. Would you understand a father in spirit? Yes, usually yes, it is. Thank you. Would you also understand him not being very open or a little bit private as well? Does that make sense around him? Okay. Kind of curious, would you be more private? Would you understand the sense of not letting everybody see everything going on? Okay, he gives me, I feel like there's a father here or a father-like figure, and he gives me the sense of also wanting order. Like I think there's a similarity here. Wanting order or wanting things organized in a very particular way. Would you understand that part? Okay. Would you also understand him dressing nicely? I feel like this man dresses very nicely or very very respectful about his appearance. Do you understand that? Okay, thank you. And he also, would you also, I don't, the name Frank just popped in. I don't know if there's an F connection for someone in the living or in spirit. That could also be a middle name, Francis or Frank. Do you understand that name? Really feels like it's here. Can anyone else quickly understand a male in spirit? This would be like a father. There's a sense where he dresses really nice. I know he takes care of himself. He also gives me the sense of, there's a reservation there. Not everyone gets to see it. There's an F name, Frank, Francis, something like that.
Brad,
Okay.
my uncle.
It's your uncle? Did we have your uncle come through already?
Well, his wife came through with Cheryl, my aunt.
Oh, I got it, okay. But you would understand this to be the husband then?
Yeah,
Okay.
the way he dressed, he liked dressing real dapper.
Hang on, can anyone else take this? The dressing nice, the reservation, the F, well, we have the Frank. There's not a Frank. I hate that. I feel like there's Frank. Are you sure you don't understand this? Okay, wait, hang on, not your dad, but you understand the man?
Yes.
Does it sound like him? Okay. Don't make me worse. So, not your dad,
No,
but you know him.
no,
Then how do you not know him?
because he was.
But you know of him.
Yes, I know.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. And you know the person who it is their dad or it is the connection, correct?
Make sense? Okay, because I really felt so much here. It really felt like it was right here. Okay, good. So I actually feel like these two are very much connected in a way. So maybe there's something about this man coming forward to have Tisha help you, or maybe there's something about putting things in place, needing to let go. But I feel like this man is helping, like saying, hey, listen, it's, you know, we have the appearances and everything is good on the outside, but let's go ahead and organize the inside. Let's start letting go of the things that are, that we know that we're trying to fix. It's almost like constantly trying to fix it. And I feel like he just kind of wants to step forward to let you know that it's like you're walking the walk and talking the talk, and I feel like there's a lot of acknowledgement for that and the support that you're being there for other people and helping other people. And I know that he has a sense of just supporting you on that journey, supporting you on that path. So maybe you can share that or share that also with the person that it's connected to. Yeah, okay. So real quick with mom and dad's in spirit as well, yeah? Because and you would understand dad to be very jokey, jovial, like a sense of kind of a sense of humor prior to him being ill. Does that make sense? Okay, thank you. Also, I don't really know, did dad have weird hair in places or something? I don't know. Your mom just said, oh, I'm always taking care of him. So I feel like even when he wasn't sick, she'd always have to kind of make sure things were in order for him as well. So maybe he wasn't as organized as she was, so she kept everybody organized.
Absolutely.
Okay, I just feel like they're coming in together to kind of just to celebrate you, to celebrate where you are, to celebrate what you've been accomplishing, you know, and to let you know that they're so happy for your love. They're so happy for your life. They're so happy that you found your home, that you found your space, that you found your place, and they couldn't be more proud of you. And so I'll just leave that with you. Did you guys enjoy? Just remember, we have Tisha's books, so you can purchase them at the end in the back if you like one of them or all of them. She also does sessions as well, so you can always do that. Now we have a few events I just want to name. And again, thank you all for coming today. So a couple things, which is fantastic. If you enjoyed, if you enjoyed Cheryl and Jules this morning, they're actually coming together for an evening of mediumship on Saturday, June 1st at Mystic Journey, which is in Venice. I believe it's technically Venice. So they're there. You can kind of find out more about that. We have here starting next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, the next Tuesday, the Spirit Development Circle. Woo-hoo. That's if you've kind of been practicing and working on your gifts and you want to kind of take them further. It's a bit of an intermediate advanced circle. We also have the Psychic and Medium Workshop. This is Saturday, May 4th. So this is a little more beginner intermediate where you get to kind of dive in, home. I always think the foundation is so imperative to a strong connection. In May, Yusan is teaching an intuition weekend, but she teaches like it's all of it. It's she does like some Asian stuff in there that's really great for you, healing, energy work. She helps you with her traditional beliefs and all of that, as well as psychic and medium. So it's fantastic. People love it. Well, there's a lot. I'm going to go through them quick. Sunday, June 9th. This is very exciting. Two of my students, and you may have seen them on our student demonstration night. They're having their first professional platform event together. It is Alan Wellman and Shelley Sanders. And it will be the June, so we're going to have service that June, that 2nd June. After the service, that's when they're going to do their demonstration. So you can kind of have a little lunch, come back and enjoy the demonstration with them. And Jules, in the back on Saturday, May 11th, Mediumship 101. So that's going to be more of an introduction to mediumship, basic entry level. You want to kind of get your feet wet in it. That's a
perfect opportunity to do so. And then Reiki. Reiki is fantastic. It's energy healing. She's got level 1 and level 2, and that's going to be May 18th and 19th as well. And last but not least, we have our Tisha Morris. So on April 22nd, she starts an online coaching program about decluttering. So I think that that's fantastic. She has a Feng Shui certification course, which starts June 10th. And I don't know what it is. I've always loved Feng Shui myself, so I kind of really love what she's doing and how she's bringing it about, and how she's kind of connecting that to our own emotions and beliefs, right? So that's a lot of stuff. If you sign up for the Colby Rebel Spirit Center newsletter, we kind of send those out. We send the notices and emails out to let you know what's happening here in this space. Because we have many teachers and classes and workshops, so enough to kind of get you entertained and indulged every month. I do want to thank everyone for being here, for sharing your morning with us, for getting up, for stepping into spring. Want to wish you all a happy Easter for anyone who celebrates. And we will be here next month on Mother's Day. So you can either bring your mother, or if your mother is on the other side, she can bring you. And you can come and hang out and join us. What's